Let's start with your reading, Virgo. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Keep in mind that the energies go both ways. Feel free to interpret the direction of the messages as it best resonate with your own personal situation. Also, I am selecting people for free personal readings. If you do need one, just keep watching to know how to get selected. Now, let's see what messages we have for you today. Interesting. Okay. All right. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. And what I'm seeing here right away is that someone has a constant thought in their mind. Whether this is you or your person, there's clearly here someone who cannot stop thinking about this situation, about an idea, about a desire that they have right now. So this Ace of Wands is followed by the Eight of Wands. And clearly there are a lot of things to say. And these things carry a very deep emotional energy, and it's hard to keep it to yourself. You can do that, but at the same time, it starts to get to that boiling point, that time where everything is just going to explode, because these are energies that grow and move fast, and they're just hard to keep for yourself. So right here, someone is definitely very much involved into a situation where there's no much happening. Now, the Ace of Wands talks about an opportunity as well coming in to perhaps finally let go and express this Eight of Wands and say everything that they need to say. We will see what that's about. First of all, in the middle of the reading, Page of Swords and Six of Cups. Someone here is definitely doing some spying, and that's because they're missing the person. They're missing just talking to them, doing the little things with them. And overall, I see someone here who never thought that the two of you would have been apart at some point. It just felt like one of those connections that could truly last forever. There was a certain harmony, at least at first, a dynamic between the two of you, which was so beautiful, was so special, that you would never think that it's something that it's there and then it just dissolves in thin air. And so right here, you see someone still looking at the pictures, reading those messages and trying to avoid it, but they can't. They can't, because of that Ace of Wands is definitely pushing this Page of Swords and looking into this person's present, whatever they are maybe uploading online on social media, trying to understand where the other person is at. But trust me, this is something that they do and then regret right away. They might see a story, an update, a post, and they are not wanting to look at it. They feel this adrenaline rush within them that we see right there with the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And they tell themselves, no, I cannot look. And then eventually they do look. And so that is just a domino effect. They see your face again. They hear your voice perhaps in a video. They start looking into the past at that point. And this is really, really hard to control. You know, this is not just because they might be missing you or you missing them if this is you, but there is also a whole bunch of things happening in this environment which are still pointing this person towards you with their memory, with their actions. We see right here with the High Priestess a whole bunch of signs in the environment that might still be there saying, you know what, the two of you might not be finished. Maybe there is something else that needs to happen right here. And so the focus position sees the High Priestess because the whole environment seems to be conspiring for this person to think about you, and perhaps also for you to think about them. There are songs that now come up that remind you of this person and vice versa. A movie that maybe you watched together, maybe the first movie you watched together, a place where you always used to go together. And right now, all these things keep showing up in the environment and are really making you consider the fact that this is not over yet. And these are all signs that they're taking as, okay, see, I need to revisit the situation. This is not over. There is something maybe that is coming up. Whoever is feeling this energy is really convinced of this and is trying to find out answers about all these signs, maybe through tarot videos or asking friends who might know about these things. There is a need to understand, and every time you feel this way, you are always seeking for as much information as possible, especially with the Page of Swords. And right here, there is a specific information that you should know about if this is you feeling this way, which will make you reevaluate perhaps the whole situation, and we will get there soon. In your past position, this Queen of Wands, and I mean, that explains it all. It feels like the way this person made you feel in the past was just near to perfect, at least at first. Right here, you see that this person put you at the center of their attention. They felt like someone selfless, someone who just wanted to focus on you to make sure that you had everything you needed, someone who was always checking in with you to know if you were doing okay and if you were happy. Where did that energy go? How is it possible that you went from that to now be apart and be just in each other's memory? You know, it's known in the universe that energy doesn't dissolve, doesn't disappear, it just transforms. And so that love, it's still there. Virgo, that love hasn't gone anywhere. That attraction, that passion, you clearly see it still here in the picture. It just transformed. It's placed in a different bucket, in a different container, manifesting in a different way, but it's still there. This person is still very much in love with you. And for some of you Virgos, you might still be in love with them as well, trying to find those answers, understanding where things can evolve from this moment forward. And it's not easy. If you are the one receiving all of these messages, always being reminded of this person, you're just really confused. This moon energy confirms that as well in the reading. What is reality and what is instead illusion? And here it's hard to say because that is a very fine line. Overall, you're trying to understand. Now, in your strength position, what you should do is being very practical about this. Right here, what the card is inviting you to do is just maybe not think about all these signs. If you see the signs, at least right now, because there is something that it's coming your way which you don't know and which will take you to the next step. But for now, just look at the sign and say, all right, thank you. Thank you for giving me that memory. Move on. So don't get stuck into that domino effect where you see something and then you're trying to analyze it and then you get to a connection from that sign to the next and then you're trying to understand a pattern. Right here, don't get into that rabbit hole. What you have to do is just being very practical. Telling yourself, yes, I understand. This energy is around me. And perhaps it's going to evolve into something. We'll see. I'll wait. For now, I'm just going to take things for what they are. This is going to be your strength right now. And it's really important for you to consider doing this. Okay? There is an energy that really wants to protect you. I see it. I don't know if it's this person, if it's someone who loves you, a friend, a family member, or if it's an energy coming from the universe. There is something right here very protective of you. I see two hands around you, trying to make sure that you're okay. And so clearly right here, all you have to do is take it step by step. because where you're going is actually going to be very, very unexpected, I believe. Supporting the whole reading and supporting this message as well, King of Swords. Again, whenever something is feeling like it's too much to handle for you, in a way, it's giving you beautiful emotions, beautiful memories, but on the other end, it's just making you feel this awful feeling where you just think, oh my God, I had it all and now I have lost so much. I missed a huge opportunity. Right here, just be distant from that thought. Be protective of yourself, because emotions right now could make you do or say things that maybe you're going to regret. So Queen of Pentacles and King of Swords actually go very well together. Do not let your feelings and your emotions take over you right now, because this situation is already evolving into something beautiful. Now, what is this thing that we kept saying that you don't know about? Well, the moon is in your hidden energies, and what I see right here is clearly something that talks about some sort of mirror. The moon has two faces. The two faces, one is yours, one is theirs, but you're part of the same element. You're part of the same feeling, the same energy, the same emotion. Look at you right here, 1 and 2. It feels like you're distant, and you might perceive the situation as being one-sided, but instead, this card to me is really acting like a mirror. The both of you are feeling the same thing. If this was you feeling nostalgic, feeling as though you have a lot of signs around you, everything that you're thinking is what they are thinking. And overall, with the moon, we have progression, but you cannot see it yet because there is not enough light. There is something right here which is coming up, which perhaps is going to make you wonder, is this real or is this an illusion? Obviously, there is some sort of progression that you both need seriously at this time. Again, those two faces also represent how you think the situation is and how it actually is, what the reality is behind it. But it's the dark side of the moon. You cannot fully see yet, but you will very soon. This mental confusion of it all will go away, and something new is coming into the picture, which will help you out understanding how it's going to evolve. And so let's see what the energy behind this moon is at this moment in time. What is coming your way in the near future, which will help this overall situation. Let's see what's there and what you should expect, and how also is going to shape your near and distant future. Is this going to be a situation that is going to be revisited? Is this a relationship that still has a future, or is it completely over? And if it is over, what is coming your way next? Let's look into all of this. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description. Also, Virgo, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. For now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Virgo, and thank you so much for deciding to support the channel. I couldn't do this without you, so thank you again. Now, we've seen a situation here which definitely can be very heavy. Can be heavy because you still feel that connection, but that connection in theory is not there anymore. The two of you are far apart. But what is linking you still? Is it because something is going to happen? Or is it just an energy that is still reverberating inside of you, echoing inside of you? Therefore, you feel it there, but it's actually going away. What is this about? What we know right there with the moon is that the two of you are feeling the same way, and that it's already telling us that this is not completely over. Now, when I put down this deck right here, I've seen the Two of Wands, and I do believe that someone is preparing for action, preparing to do something, making plans. We'll see what that might be. And let's start with the moon. Let's see what energy is right there, hiding behind the moon that you don't know about, which is representing what's coming towards you in the near future, perhaps from this person. Let's see, let's clarify the moon. King of Swords right there again. It's crazy how many times I get this Three of Pentacles in these sort of situations. But, you know, Virgo, what you have coming ahead, it's definitely unexpected for you. Even if you're trying to imagine it right now, you have no idea how much is going to be revealed to you. And there is a very important information